Hello everybody. So, how do we use so and how do we use such? How do we use these words correctly? I'm going to teach you all this in the short lesson, and at the end of it there is a quiz. So stick around for that. Welcome back to Let's Speak English, and I'm Lalita and I'm here with another lesson for you busy people. So, when do we use so and when do we use such? Well, they are often used in the same way as very is used, for emphasis or to make the meaning stronger. Let's quickly look at some examples. The presentation was very good, or you could say the presentation was so good. Another example, he is a very good presenter, or he is such a good presenter. Before we move on to the next clue on so and such, do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, Let's Speak English. So let's quickly see how such is used. Such is always used before a noun and noun phrases. For example, she is such a reliable worker, not she is so a reliable worker. That's wrong. So, as you can see, we use such before a noun even if there is an adjective in front of the noun. For example, she is such a reliable worker. Reliable is the adjective and worker is the noun. But such fits in here correctly. So, let's quickly move on to see how so works. So is used before adjectives or adverb phrases. For example, the presentation was so interesting, not the presentation was such interesting. Wrong. That is wrong. Let's look at another example. Why do you work so hard and not why do you work such hard? Moving on. You should also know that so is used before much, many, little and few to add emphasis. For example, there were so many people at the conference last week. Not there were such many people at the conference last week. So that's how we use so. There were so many people, there were so little people, there were so few people. That is how we use to add emphasis. Moving on, let's do a quick recap on all things that we learnt today. So, the first recap, the first point is we use such and not so before a noun, even if there is an adjective before the noun. For example, she is such a good manager. Good is the adjective and manager is the noun, and such is used here correctly. Moving on, the second point on recap is we use so and not such before adjectives and adverb phrases. For example, Paul is so motivated. Another example is Paul is working so hard. Moving on, another point to recap is that so and not such can be used in front of words like many, much, little and few to add emphasis to the sentence. For example, there's so much great information in this book. So, quiz time. It's time for a quick quiz now. So now there are 6 sentences and you have 5 seconds for each sentence to decide to choose so or such. Let's go to the first one. My last presentation was beep terrible because I wasn't well prepared. The answer is so. Let's look at the second one. Frank can learn new things beep quickly. The answer is so. Moving to the third quiz question. Tom is beep a great boss. Tom is such a great boss. That's the answer. The fourth one, Lisa has given me beep much helpful advice. The answer is so much. Lisa has given me so much helpful advice. That's the answer. So, moving to the fifth one, it is beep a successful company. The answer is such. It is such a successful company. And the last one, they are beep a difficult group to work with. They are such a difficult group to work with. Well, those were the answers, and I hope you got them all correct. So with that, we come to the end of this lesson, and I hope you found it useful and hope you got all your answers answers correct, and I hope you did well in the quiz. Well, if you like this lesson, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, Let's Speak English, and also do not forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends and colleagues.